And a lot of what goes on in spirituality is deep meditation, warm, soothing bowls, energies, and Reiki, and like, it's all about soothing and sort of calming the system. And that's really good. It's a good skill to have. But I find that if you actually go into the emotional system and purify it, you don't have as much to cope with after, because it's looked after. And as an example, I went on a month-long retreat in Vermont 2 years ago. Now, I used to meditate a lot, and I've done a lot of sort of daily practices of mindfulness, but I've not had a sitting practice where I'd sit for 45 minutes. I literally would sit once a week for an hour. Well, I went on this retreat. Now, what I did do is purification practices. I do the Nidura process all the time. If I get triggered over anything, I say, what am I feeling? I go into the processing, I do the crying, I clear it from my system. Well, I went to the meditation retreat, and within 2 days, I was sitting in the shamatha stage 8 and 9, which is like really deep in meditation, and the head monk goes like, what's going on with you? I've got monks who have been here for a year and haven't got to this stage. And I was like, wow, because I just sat and meditation came easy. When I actually sat down to meditate, it came easy. And I came to realize that a lot of this monkey mind is the emotional activation that starts coming to consciousness when we stop distracting ourselves. And so you can either learn to meditate and vigilantly kind of stay focused here and ignore this monkey mind emotional activation stuff, or you can take some time to clear it all, and it stops you from being pulled into it. Literally, the mind is just quiet when you do the purification work. And so when I teach meditation, that's how I teach it now. I just find it so much more effective to purify the mind than to discipline it, like with that kind of vigorous, kind of rigid way of doing it. You can do it that way, but you're still left with the emotional activation as soon as you let up, as soon as you finish the workshop and things like that.